Easy.
Oh, wait, one more over here.
Hey, 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 ho. Hey, 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 ho. Hey, 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 ho. Hey, 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 ho. Hey, ho.
Watch it there. Get ready to catch him, Larry.
Since we all saw each other once again. It's been, as you can see, a blessed one. I went to Mesa Verde, Colorado a few years back. It changed my world. Felt like I was home.
What?
I've been gifted eagle feathers, all kinds of things. I ask that all of you have respect during this, and that keep your conversations to a minute. I get real fast. Native Americans were first on this continent we call America. They called it Turtle Island. They believed that a giant turtle came up from Earth and created the land that we walk on. That the land formed on the back of that turtle, so that's why they called it Turtle Island. So, one of my favorite sayings is, walk like the turtle. When we walk really fast, what are we missing? Everything! When we walk like the turtle, you might see the grasshopper in the ground. Or even the little fly buzzing by you. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. So when you see a little ant, you say, hey, I'm going to step on that. You know that that ant can lift 10 times its weight? It is the most powerful being on this earth. Even though it's so tiny. I saw it tiny. Grandmother Spider came to me this morning. She was this big. There's a purpose for her. The Native Americans call this planet we live on Mother Earth. Above us is Father Sky. All of you are the two-leggeds. Walk on today. There are the four-legged, like the turtle, rabbits, deer, the birds of the sky. I refer to them as the winged ones. That's the proper, respectful term for them in my culture. There's the swimmers, the dolphins, the ocean nation. There's the crawlers, slink through the grass, the snake. Then there's the insect people, rock people, all the rocks, the plants, the grass we walk on. It's all sacred and should be treated with as much respect and honor as we can give it. So, And as far as respect, we have to respect our elders, children especially. Our elders are here to guide us. You might be going on a path that you want to go on. Believe me, we're trained in our young life to go this way. Well, you might want to go that way. But you have to talk to your parents with respect and say, I really want to go that way, Mom. Is that okay? And as long as you talk to your parents and ask them if it's okay, they're going to probably tell you, yeah, why not go that way? But you have to respect everyone. That's what's wrong with this world today. You see all the war and the pollution in the waters. We are powerful beings. We are beings of peace, love, and light. And if we are love, we're going to project that out to everybody we meet. If you're sad, you're angry, what did that just do to everybody? Made everybody else sad and angry. So the first word I'm going to teach you is Osea. Hello, my relative.
Osea.
Osea. Can everybody say Osea?
Osea.
Awesome. So that's one word. The goose. You saw me. This is a goose fan. I've been blessed. The first winged that came to me was a goose. I call him Father Goose. Male. There's many stories around Mother Goose.
Yes.
You all know the stories of Mother Goose. Well, I'm going to tell you an old American legend called The Boys Who Turned Into Geese. And long ago, it's a Chumash, the Native American Chumash tribe. Long ago, there was this family and they had a little boy. And they had enough to eat, but they never fed their boy any food, even though they had enough to eat. So he decided he was going to go out and find his own food. And he left his family. And along his journey, he ran into yet another little boy. And so they wandered for a while, and pretty soon Raccoon comes along. Raccoon decides, I'll feed you, I'll dig roots for you, and you'll eat. And I'll take care of you. So the raccoon goes with these two little boys, and along that journey they meet 5 other little boys. So there's 7 altogether. And they end up going to what is called a Temescal, which is a sweat lodge, where you go in and you say sacred prayers and ask the Creator, Great Spirit, to guide you, and you might get visions in that Temescal. Well, these little boys start singing and dancing around and around and around in this Temescal, and they had coated themselves with goose feathers. And even the raccoon was coated with goose feathers. But the little boys, the more they danced and sang, they started lifting off the ground. And they kept getting higher and higher within the Temescal. All of a sudden, their parents found out where they were. And they came to the Temescal and they begged these little boys, please come back. We want you to come back. But they refused. And so they just kept circling, circling, circling higher and higher and higher. Raccoon, he couldn't fly. He wanted to fly, but he couldn't go with them. But there's a constellation in the stars called the Pleiades, and it consists of 7 stars. And these little boys, it said, circled so high and went north when they did. That's how the geese fly. You see them fly in the V formation. They fly north, they fly south. When they flew north, they kept going higher and higher until they became the 7 stars of the Pleiades. So it is said, when you hear the goose cry, it's that of a little boy. So the goose has always symbolized family, supporting each other along our journey. It opens the lines of communication so we can start talking with one another respectfully and honorably. They go back to the same nesting areas every year, and they visit with their family from the family before that, the family before that. So they're very, very family oriented. So I'm very blessed to carry goose medicine. It's the first medicine that came to me. And I know when I got it that this is what I'm to do, to pass this message on to others. And now, together, as a family. And it's been a beautiful celebration today. And I want all of you 2 children that are here. 3, Carly.
3.
What happened to everybody? 4. There's John.
I act my age.
Yeah. Oh, there's a couple young ones over there. And Gerald, of course, he's the youngest of us all. Respect each other. Support each other. Don't bully at school. And if you see bullies at school, report them. Either to your parents or your supervisor, your teachers. And, you can say, I don't want to be made known that I reported this, but you have to know there's too many children being bullied in this world, and that has to stop. Same thing with adults. Adults get bullied. Report it. Open your mouth. I am the voice of Father Goose. And I'll always be the voice of Father Goose from this point forward. So I send you all the blessings of Father Goose. The Native Americans also used sage as a tool for prayers. And they burn sage usually on a daily basis. They woke up in the morning. They're grateful for that morning, that new day, that new beginning. Because each day you wake up is a new beginning. You make your day. You create it. If you're happy, you're going to have a happy day. If you're sad, you're going to have a sad day. So they would burn sage and send their prayers up for people who need healing. Just a good, happy day. Somebody's crying all day, So they would burn sage, and it's said that when the smoke goes up, the prayers go up on the wind, and they're answered by Creator. So I'd like to burn a little sage. And as I do, I want to say this thankful prayer. Whoops. Grab my favorite word. Creator, hear me. It's your daughter. We are all thankful to the earth, for she gives us all that we need for life. She supports our feet as we can walk upon her. Somebody hand me my glasses, please. It gives us joy that she continues to care for us, as she has from the beginning of time. To the earth, we send greetings and thanks. We gather our minds together to send greetings and thanks to all the animals in the world. They have many things to teach us as people. Those we share our homes, our hearts, our lives with, and those we see them near our homes and in the deep forest. We are glad they're still here, and we hope it will always be. We give thanks to the waters of the world for quenching our thirst and providing us with strength. Water is life. We know its power in many forms: waterfalls, rain, mists and streams, rivers and oceans. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to the Spirit of water. Now our minds are one. We are all thankful to the powers we know as the four winds. We hear their voices in the morning air as they refresh us. That's the east. And purify the air we breathe. They help us to bring change of seasons. From the four directions they come, bringing us messages and giving us strength. With one mind, we send our greetings and thanks to the four winds. Now our minds are one. Native Americans usually sent smoke in the mornings to the four directions. Well, there's really seven. East, south, west, north, Mother Earth, Father Sky, and within yourself. So you should always thank every direction when you get up in the morning. Even if you just turn in a circle, you're thanking everything around you. The next thing I want to talk a little bit about is a Cherokee legend. There's an old Cherokee grandfather who's teaching his grandson about life. He said, "There's a fight going on inside of me," he told the boy. "A terrible fight between two wolves." He said, "One is evil. He's angry, envious, sad, has greed. He's arrogant, thinks he's everything. He lies. The other is a good wolf. He's joyful, he's peaceful, loving, hopeful, humble, kind, generous, tells the truth. He said to his grandson, the same fight is going inside on you and all of us. So his grandson thought for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, well, which wolf wins? His grandfather said, the one you feed. So always feed the good wolf. Be respectful, kind, loving, and watch your world change. It changed my life, and it's changed many of the people that I've come in contact with along my journey. Spirit has blessed me with the name One Who Gathers Tribes. I have a Facebook page. I ask all of you to join me there. I share many lessons in life. One of my grandmothers back in the early 1800s walked the Trail of Tears. President Andrew Jackson was the president then, and he created the Indian Removal Act. So in 1838, the Indians were forced to be removed from their land in North Carolina. They traveled to Tennessee, Ohio, Mississippi, Arkansas, into other Indian territories. Many were held prisoners in prisoner camps. Over 4,000 died of hunger or disease. Really the biggest genocide in American history. Over 1 million Native Americans have been killed at the hands of the white man. All for greed, all for money. They killed all the buffalo so they couldn't eat. A pile of bones, 6 stories tall of buffalo. They did nothing with the hides. The Indian used every piece of it. And the white man in North Carolina basically discovered gold. There's your greed. So the government decided it was time for the Cherokees to be removed. My grandmother walked that trail, and I'm grateful that she lived. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now to speak to you today. One other story I want to share, and then we'll start taking pictures. Now, it's not too late, ever too late, to become a rainbow warrior. Tribes from all over the world, many colors. There's a rainbow warrior prophecy. When the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people shall come to the earth, from many colors, cultures, and by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. So I empower each of you to pick up your trash, put it in the nearest trash can, recycle as much as you can. Always cut 6-pack plastic. Slice that so a turtle can't get inside and shell grow in a figure 8. Pick up your trash, and if you see trash, pick it up. I thank you all so much for listening to me, and I invite you to come forward and see my gifts. This is barred owl wing. This is a turkey wing. I sat with this turkey while she passed in the pasture. Touched her, held her, sang to her. Changed my life. So this is her wing. This is great horned owl. I just had a dream the other night that I could call the red-tailed hawks and owls to me. They flew all around me in front of my house, and in front of the tree, in front of the house. And I fed them. Very powerful. This is a raven wing. This is a buffalo jawbone. Peace pipe. Red-tailed hawk feathers. We have alligator. So I invite you to come forward. I have some arrowheads that I was recently gifted that were told that were my ancestors, and some marbles. So please feel free to touch them, leave them, don't take them, but touch them. I send you you all. Peace, love, and light. Happy journey.